y'all, I am Landy Kieschnick.
And I'm Hunter Howard, and welcome to the first episode of CASNR Uncut. Today we're here with Lene and Deshae from Block and Bridle.
What is Block and Bridle?
Block and Bridle is a service organization offered within the Department of Animal and Food Sciences, but it's open to any students in the CASNR community. So I'm an ag comm major. I'm still involved in Block and Bridle. It's made up of a lot of the students who are on the judging teams, and so we hold meetings during the year. We go out and do a lot of service projects. We do a bunch of fun events like the Little International, which we're going to talk about.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit more about the Little International.
Well, the Little International is a fundraiser for Block and Bridle, and it's a nationwide event. All of the colleges in the nation hold a Little International competition for students to get involved in. It's a showmanship contest that involves 4 species: cattle, sheep, goats, and hogs, and they're broken up into 2 divisions, novice and experienced.
So, y'all ready to show us how to show some animals?
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right.
How do you show a steer?
Well, just to start from the basics, what I'm holding in my hand is a show stick, and this is used to set the cattle up. You set the cattle up square. That it makes them look balanced, and it's the most appealing view for the judge. So you set his feet up square with his shoulders, and you pretty much make a box underneath the cattle. And you use the show stick to keep him calm. To make your calf look the best, you just set him up square, keep his head up, and scratch him calmly while you're in the show ring.
The Little International is also about showmanship. So, can you tell me a little bit about the basics of showmanship and cattle?
Showmanship is one's ability to present the calf to its greatest potential. A good showman would be calm in the ring, and you can tell that they're calm by their facial expressions, how calmly they're scratching the steer. As far as contact with the judge goes, you want to keep maintain eye contact with the judge at all times. Give him a smile every now and then so he knows you're having fun.
Definitely.
And shake his hand when he's done talking to class.
Well, that's cool. Do you mind if I try?
Go for it.
So you just scratch him like this, right? Keep him calm.
Yes, you can scratch him on the brisket or on his sheath. Every calf is different, and you just have to figure out that calf's preference.
Oh, would you prefer to start with the back feet or the front feet first?
If you get their back feet square, they usually square up their front end for you. But if they don't, it's easy to do it really quick. So I do the hard part first.
Well, I think I'm ready to show a steer. What about you?
I'm going to go learn how to show a sheep.
Let's go. So we are here with Gabe, and he is going to show us how to show a sheep.
So first off, tell us about the basics of showing a sheep.
Well, really showing a sheep's not much different than any other livestock. I mean, the basics, as far as keeping the legs square and the top line level, and you want the head to come straight up out of the body, is really all the same. Where it gets a little bit different is once you have the legs square on lambs or goats, either one, you're gonna put some pressure with the inside of your thigh on the lamb's front end so that it'll tense up his muscles, so when the judge comes and handles him, he'll be able to see the tone and expression in the muscle on that lamb or goat.
How do you, I guess whenever you're first kind of breaking the sheep, how do you get him to get where he'll be able to push and kind of rest against your knee to get him to have that tighten up?
Well, for most lambs, it's a pretty natural response to push into you once you're pushing into them.
Mind if I give it a try?
Here you go.
Let me try this. How's that looking?
Are you supposed to show him like that?
Am I doing it right?
Not quite.
All right, Deshae. We've seen a sheep and a steer. How do you show a pig?
Well, actually, I'd have to say that showing a pig is the easiest thing that you can do. There's really not a whole lot to it. So what I have in my hand is 2 show sticks. It just kind of depends on how you like to show a hog is which show stick you use. Some people prefer a pipe, other people prefer a bat. I personally like the bat the best, but yeah. But it's real easy. You just use your stick to make the pig go wherever you want it to go. You typically just hit it on either side of its head and it'll turn that direction. I was always told to make sure you make a sandwich between you and the judge, so you have you, the pig, and then the judge, and you keep your eyes on them at all times.
So Deshae, I see all these other animals, you always have a hand on them, like the sheep or the goats, you always hold them. or the steers, you have a harness. How do you go about showing a pig out there? You have no control over it.
Oh, well, pigs are really smart animals, and so once you've spent enough time with them out in the ring, they get the hang of it pretty easily, and they're pretty smart. They know when you tap them to go this way, they're going to go that way, and when you tap them to go the other way, they'll go the other way. Sometimes they can get a little stubborn, but for the most part, they cooperate pretty well. I think it'd be pretty hard to put a halter on a pig.
Yeah, definitely.
Really hard.
Well, thanks for showing us how to show a pig, Shay.
Yeah, no
I really
problem.
appreciate it.
Good luck to y'all.
Well, that about does it for the first episode of CASNR Uncut. I'm Hunter Howard.
And I'm Landy Kieschnick, and be sure to keep on watching for an announcement of Ag Awareness Week.
Hey guys, I hope you liked our first episode of CASNR Uncut. We just wanted to give you a heads up about all the events going on for the Ag Awareness Week. First, we have Ag Olympics right here, April 19th at 2 p.m. in the Livestock Arena. On April 20th, we're going to have a showing of farmland at the Ranching Heritage Center at 5:30. We're going to be showing farmland, followed by a Q&A with Brad Bello, one of the stars of the show.
We have a guest speaker. His name is Bruce Vincent. He is a global ag advocacy, and this will be located in the Red Raider Lounge in the Sub.
On Wednesday, April 22nd, Ag Council is hosting a Tent City donation collection, and we're also going to be watching the movie Tombstone. It's an Animal Science 101 at 7 p.m.
And on Thursday, there's Where's the Food Without the Farmer from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Sub Free Speech area.
And the last thing is the CASNR Ag Honors Banquet. It's going to be Friday, April 24th at 6:30 p.m. in the International Cultural Center in the Hall of Nations.
Now, we hope everyone can come participate in all the ag awareness events this week. There will be lots of fun, and you'll have lots of new friends to meet. I know I sure am. What about you, Hunter?
I'm most excited for Ag Olympics. I'm ready to get dirty.
I can't say that. Well, we'll see you next time, and hopefully we have some better videos to come at you.